Hello everyone, this is Kathleen and I'm here this morning on this rainy day. So I've had to turn on all the lights, so there are going to be shadows and reflections, and I apologize for that. But we're going to decorate. We're going to start decorating in the Nouveau Fairy journal, and I'm excited because I love to do boho. I don't do it really very often because I perceive boho as being hard. I don't know why, but I just kind of resist. But once I get going, I really enjoy it. And yes, I'm enjoying this journal. So yeah, let's just open her up. So on the first page, I have created this. So hang on, let me go back because this journal is going to be start to finish. So I've got 3 or 4 videos already in the playlist. And because I wanted to go back to my decorating process. Many of you had asked me to do this kind of thing, a start to finish, and then many of you had asked to see my decorating process. And so I had, if you remember, I had started to explain that to you, and then it got sidetracked with the festival, and oh my gosh, that took a couple of months. So let's go back to that. If you remember, I told you that step 1 for me is pockets and tucks. And once I get the signatures in and ready to decorate. So I go through, I think I explained, I go through and I first of all look through my stash and see if anything will match. And for this journal, I found this little fairy. I had made this with the, I can't remember which kit of Stacy Belts, Stacy's Stories, but it came out, it's a fairy, and it's out of one of her kits, and I had made that for something. Anyway, it was in my drawer, and that will go perfectly on this page. So we're going to clip that on there, and then I go through, remember my pocket pouch, and just put some templates in, and so that I know this is what I'm going to do on this page. And then I generally make the pockets and tucks and put those in first. And then the next step 2, is fiber, edges, and tabs, meaning that if I'm going to put fabric and fiber and ribbon and so on, that goes in generally after the pockets and tucks. But with boho journals, so much of them is fiber and fancy things and ribbons and bling, and that I kind of tend to do these 2 steps together because I'm often making pockets and tucks with fiber and tabs. So yeah, we're going to do those together, and then we'll go on to step 3, which is the FERPs, flat embellishments on a random page. And then we come back, I do come back and put in the ephemera, and then finally add details. So in this process, this journal, start to finish, we're going to do pockets and tucks and fiber edges and tabs kind of together. And so we're just going to go page by page chronologically, and do that. And then we'll come back and do the other things, okay? All right, so, and let me tell you, I have 2 or 3 projects going, so this may not be chronologically, or it may, I don't know, but I know I need to film a couple of videos on my other project, and so that may come in between, but we'll see. Anyway, today, so I've already made this little tuck out of an old greeting card, and it has it just is here in the corner. I think I will probably use this tab and put in there just like that. And so this is pretty fancy on this side, and so I wanted this side to be a little cleaner. So I have just done one of my bias fold tabs on this page, and it's this pretty velvet ribbon that I just love. And so I'm going to finish that off on this side just with a couple of these this purple matches the cover pretty well, so I think we'll just put these 3 on the edge of that for just a little bit of a finishing touch. So that the color is obviously green. It's more of a grayed olive color, and then just kind of this purpley pink. And so these are not purpley pink, but this is kind of a grayed pink, and so hopefully it will be, in the end, it will kind of all come together. So we'll do that on this side. Here's my, there it is. My little thing that keeps that together. Okay, and then, so that beginning is finished. And now we flip it over, and here on this side, I have done just a little bit of trim underneath this side. And I thought I would put the same 3 on this side, but I think I'm going to do a little fabric ruffle and with some more of this fabric. And let me show you quickly how I do that. So this is just a funny little end, and I'm going to tie a knot here in the bottom, and this is just going to be just a little bit of a just like an embellishment. So the way I start to do this is I string a needle with the same thread that I use to bind the journals. It's not a sewing thread, it's thicker than that. It's a number 10 size crochet cotton. And I put an obvious knot here in the bottom because I'm going to pull on that later and pull the stitching out. But now I'm just going to take the needle and do a running stitch, a gathering stitch, all the way up. And this I'm going to make like a straight ruffle. Sometimes you can do a stitch that kind of goes back and forth, kind of from edge to edge. It's kind of like a zigzag. And that makes kind of a different kind of ruffle. So I guess we'll do that instead, instead of a straight one. Okay. And then I'm going to pull that through. And then that's going to help me kind of gather the fabric up. And then we'll glue it down. Okay, once I decide, let me get rid of that glare with that thing. Once I decide kind of how big or how long, I want the ruffle. Yeah, let's do it about like that. So then I just cut the thread up here, and then I put some glue along where I want the ruffle to be. And then I make sure that I got it flat, straight and flat, and then I just glue it down. I press it into the glue, and for a minute I can kind of adjust the gathers how I want them, right? Okay, now that that's on there, now I can come back and pull on this bottom knot. I put my finger on it to hold it, and then I just pull the string out, and it stays. Okay, and then there's just this funny little thing dangling here at the bottom. Okay, all right. Now I could come back maybe and put a pearl on there. Let's see how that would look. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. Let's just see how it would look to have a pearl maybe right in there. Yeah, I think I like it. So we'll do another one. Whoops. Or two up here at the top. Because if we put one and we put two, then we have to do three. Because that's just the way my mind thinks. 3 is a magic number. Okay. All right. Yep, I like it. Okay. So that page is now done. And so this page, we're going to glue this pocket down. And it already even has the ephemera. So that's kind of nice. It's going to be a tuck. Obviously this was a journal card because it's finished on the back. And I wouldn't have finished the back if I meant it as a tuck. Whoops. Oh no, that's right. I thought I had glued the top. Okay. So we'll just glue that there. And get that, here, this one will work. So just until that holds, there's another little paper clip. Nope, that one disappeared. Oh, here's one. Okay. So we'll just let that hold that on there, and then I will be able to put, you know, a card or piece of ephemera behind there, like that. Okay. All right. So this side will be blank, just for journaling or pasting or whatever. Now, this is our first masterboard page, and I want to do something here, but I'm not sure what I want to do. I might make, probably I will try to make an altered paper clip to go here. We'll see. I'm going to come back to this. Okay, so the next page is this one. And I think what I want to do is, well, first of all, I designed this page to be a double pocket. So the first thing I need to do is glue the top and the bottom here. So there's the first one. Looks like that paper went into the signature just a little bit crooked, so I will have to trim that off there. And then this one I need to glue at the top. And the bottom. Okay. All right. Now what I want to do is I'm going to put this old piece of coffee dyed, it's like a hand crocheted lace edging, and I'm going to use it as an edging. I'm going to put it on this side so that it peeks out this side. Yeah. All right, so let me trim that to fit. It's going to get cut off right in the middle of that. Okay. Find the glue again. Put glue here on the edge. So I work from this side first, and then I flip it over and come and adjust it on this side. Yeah. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Okay, now I want to create a little bit of a collage here on this pretty. This is Fiona's. Is it Fiona? It's lavender blue journals. Anyway, I apologize. This is the design team too for lavender blue. I will have to, anyway, I will remember her name later. Anyway, lavender blue, pretty coffee dyed lace digitals. I thought I had a paper with the name. I do somewhere, but I'm not going to take the time to find it. Anyway, I'm going to do a collage here on this pretty digital. So let's start. I'm just going to start with the edge of this little receipt and glue that down. Oops. That's going to go down first. And then I wanted to put a pretty piece of old music paper. And I found one that is pretty, it's a minor, I guess. Anyway, let's maybe put a little bit of color on that just to give it some more dimension. Okay. So layer that. There's 1, 2, and I have a ticket, but I need five things. Remember, it's always going to be uneven. I've got this little ticket and I've got a little piece of lace, but let's do a little piece of washi. And this has that pretty green, that grayed green color in it. So we'll just put that down as well. A little bit of glue and just kind of overlap that. Okay, and now we'll put this ticket on it. It's a little stamp of some kind, like a gold bond stamp, I guess that's what it is. Move that over a little. And then, finally, we will glue this little piece of lace here. It's there in the middle. No, I don't want it too even. think we'll put it there. And let me see what other kind of bling. I've got some of these little tiny. Let's put a little brown one in there. So let me just take a little bit of glue. And pull one of these tiny ones off. Dab it in some glue and put it right there in the middle. Oh dear, oh no, there, it's still there. I thought I flipped it off. Okay. Push it right through there. Okay, great. Now, let me clean off that glue before it sticks on something. All right, there is that page. And I was hoping to get to the next pocket, but I think so. Now we have a pocket here, we have a pocket here, and then this flips and there's space for journaling on the back. So yeah, lovely. So that's a double pocket flip, and we have this pretty pocket now. So 2 pockets down, and the next one is going to be here, and it's going to be with some ruffles, and it's going to be this tuck here, but I'll do that in the next video. Thanks so much for being with me, and we will see you again.